Hello and welcome back again to yet another edition of your weekly good news top up. I'm your host Jordan and I'm sat here opposite my positivity co-host Ryan.
Hello.
And we're going to go delve into some more good global news. We find out a reason why we could be a little bit more jealous of Sweden, how a helmet has saved a little chihuahua, but I'm not going to tell you everything, so let's get into it. Roll an intro. And we're back.
We are back again, bringing you another instalment of Know the Good to Know.
You're going to rap straight away?
Nah, I'm not doing no rapping.
Why?
No rap.
So sick.
I'm not doing any rapping. I'm not doing any accents.
Okay.
I'm just bringing you the good news.
Bringing some positivity to this
bad
boy.
Boy.
I can't remember who started last week, but I think
me.
Me?
No, you.
You
can start.
You, me.
Go.
Okay. My good news is yet another reason as to why we should all move to the Nordic region of the world, because it just keeps getting better and better. Sweden. So, you know, there's plenty of reasons to be jealous of Sweden.
Meatballs.
It's basically a utopia at this point. Most of the places around that Nordic region are.
IKEA.
Due to its, well, this is a word I learned, egalitarian society.
What does that mean?
That means equality across all people. So apparently over in Sweden, everyone's equal no matter what.
That's nice.
So creed, colour, you know it, it's all there. They have a handle on work-life balance as well. They have a term for it, and it's called fika. I don't know if you've heard that before.
No, I haven't.
Fika. It basically means, well, I mean, I just said it, work-life balance. But now there's a new reason to be a little bit more Swedish. So Sweden has an amazing parental leave policy, as you can take up to 480 days leave. 390 are being as
basically just over a year.
Full pay, yeah,
wow.
Basically. Where 90 days are given to each parent and the rest are divided up to at the parent's discretion. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Sounds pretty amazing already, I'm not going to lie. As someone with a child.
I
Not me,
yeah,
you.
I have a child.
I've got illegitimate kids somewhere. What did you get for paternity and stuff?
2 weeks.
Fucking 2 weeks.
But
that sounds abysmal.
Luckily,
compared.
it fell over the Christmas break.
Oh, okay.
So I technically had 3 weeks, but you get
still 2 weeks. Yeah, in terms
of
of pay. Yeah, so not.
Which is a lot better than some places.
I suppose that's true.
Still bad, but I mean the mothers get 9 months.
Yeah, which is.
I don't know how much of it is full pay, but I can't remember.
I think it's like
half.
I want to say maybe half. I don't know.
I can't remember what it was.
I should have looked into the ins and outs. But, well, anyway, back to Sweden. At the beginning of this month, they announced a new law that has allowed the parents to transfer some of their paid paternal pay to grandparents instead of, during the child's first years of life.
So the grandparents getting paid so the mother can go back to work, for example?
Basically, yeah. So, so according to the article, a couple are allowed to allocate 45 days of their 480 and a single parent is allowed to allocate 90, which pretty much gives parents the ability to get some rest or go back to work.
So, sorry, I just want to get this straight in my head.
Yes, right. Yeah, go.
90 days will go to the grandparent. Mother can still work. She gets paid for working and 90 days.
Yeah, basically. So if they're a single parent, if they're a couple, then 45 days. Yeah. So but basically 45 days per parent, I guess, unless you're a single parent. I don't know this, although it does seem like it should have been obvious now. But the Scandinavian nation, I think, were the first country to allow this split parental leave scheme in the first place.
How many other Scandinavian countries follow the suit?
I've got it down there somewhere.
I'll
get to it. I'll get there. But when comparing to the UK, which I've heard is, like I said, horrendous, when it comes to childcare system, especially after hearing stats like 76% of mums saying that it no longer made sense to go back to work because the childcare stripped them of their wages and basically put them in more debt.
Nursery and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just crazy expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine. How much? If you don't mind, do you know a rough ball figure? Ball figure?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Alice sorts all that for me.
Fair enough. But yeah, so this came from a charity which was literally called Pregnant Then Screwed. Pregnant Then Screwed. So a big part
surely it's screwed then pregnant.
Well, I mean screwed, then pregnant, then screwed again. A big part of family care now relies on grandparents taking a portion of the childcare duties in the UK massively, which is good in a sense as it integrates family, a bit more. But not ideal for the grandparents that are still working. Yeah. So
we're in a very fortunate position where Rupert's nan, Alice's mum, has helped us out massively.
Yeah, but I think
Rupert's that's
golden child.
Favourite person.
Yeah.
That's Rupert's favourite person, I think.
No, no one else's. Just Rupert's.
No, Rupert is. That's Rupert's favourite person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's happy. Oh, okay, yeah. So it works out pretty well. Like I said, it's not ideal for some grandparents that are still working. However, it is still a great money saver according to the numbers. I read apparently utilising grandparents saves approximately 96 billion.
What, for one person?
No, across the UK in nursery and childcare fees.
I think that's probably correct.
96 billion. How expensive is childcare?
It is really expensive.
Horrible.
I mean, you do get help later on, like 3 hours. I can't remember. I think we get like 15 3 hours or something like that. And
okay.
It changes as the age ranges change, but it is still expensive.
Jeez, fair play. Yeah, no, I was going to say how crazy this is to sort of still have this like struggle, I guess, in such a developed country.
That's why like you said, a lot of mums just don't go back to work.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't want to stereotype it, but typically it's mums who don't go back to work.
Yeah. So basically Sweden are making it easier for families to integrate and basically get back into work as they are giving basically holiday pays to grandparents instead of childminders. So according to the article, it could have been a thing in the UK as this was technically being introduced in 2015. It was meant to fully be in place in 2018, but was stopped as the government had to investigate the sluggish uptake of this. According to it, only 2% of people actually opted in for the scheme.
Hang on. The UK were looking at doing this scheme.
Same thing. So the grandpaternity scheme and being able to split up sort of days between. I
don't want to sound negative Nelly here.
Yeah, I've already put a segment in for this. Yeah, no, go on.
But I feel like the UK government can't afford to do this.
Well, this is back in 2015, so this was before
they'd never do it now.
COVID and all that sort of stuff. So probably not. No, I mean, you never know. They might be able to backtrack it, but no. Okay, let's be realistic.
That means taxes will go up.
Everything will go up.
It would cost billions to do that.
Yeah, I literally put.
It's a very negative point.
It is. I literally followed this up with that. Those last couple of paragraphs probably sounded like a rant. It wasn't supposed to, as we are KTGGTK and it's all about the good stuff. So I will get back to it. So to jump back to the good bits, there was a comment from a parent saying that dads take up to 30% of their parental leave in Sweden as part of equalising responsibilities between mums. Thought that would have been 50, don't get me wrong, but still better than nothing.
Again, it's that stereotypical mother.
Mums take most of the sort of childcare duties, I guess. But now it'll be even better because grandpaternity, spreading childcare duties to the whole family. So
the grandparents love it. They're retired. They want to put their feet up.
I hope they love poopy nappies.
And then suddenly, wow.
having to look after kids. Well, there is benefits. So, speaking of babies, though, although it didn't say this was in Oz, but for Becca's brother and his wife Bianca, they've just had a little baby too. So, congratulations to them. And
his name's two.
No, his name's Alfie. Oh.
Congratulations
to them and little Alfie.
Congratulations, hi Alfie. Subscribe.
So here's to hoping that grandpaternity becomes a thing or is a thing down under.
I don't know what it's like down under. We should have asked Callum.
Yeah, we
should have asked.
But Cora, how old was Cora when they?
Yeah, but they still get. I should think they'll still be
childcare and stuff.
And Ash would probably know anyway. She's from Australia.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I know it's better than America. I think America's terrible.
Nah, America's awful. I didn't want to
anything to do with America.
I didn't want to talk about it because
work balance in America
it was awful. So bad. Yeah. When I looked at their paternity thing, it was worse than the UK. Yeah. And like you said, males only get 2 weeks or dads only get 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. But before I wrap this whole story up, there are some benefits, are not just monetary benefits to actually babysitting as a grandparent. So physical and mental health. What are you laughing at?
Are you listening, Angie?
As if you set me up like that. So physical and mental health. Due to the children having a lot of energy, it's shown that they re-stimulate the elderly and help keep their brains, bodies, and a little bit more active.
Them active.
Yeah. So which resulted in some cases of a reduction in Alzheimer's risks by the interaction of increased emotional and mental stimulation. So. It's not all about
it. All incoming parents, write this down, show it to your mothers and daddies.
There's benefits to
it. And
say,
look, it'll help with Alzheimer's. Take the child and run away.
You just automatically assume that your grandparents or your parents are going to get Alzheimer's.
That's the first thing I could think of what you said.
But so bonding as some... I was about to say bondage. Christ, that was weird. That would have been weird. Bonding as some families aren't particularly close. I mean, I know for a fact that before my granddad. Yeah, my granddad on my dad's side passed away.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and his brother don't technically talk. That was the first time I properly met my uncle,
right.
who lives in the town, but 2 towns over from us. So that's mad. So, like I said,
has he got a gold tooth?
No. I've got to correct on that one. So I asked Dad about it. I just heard you do a swallow.
Go on.
I asked my dad about it, and he said it's a gold cap, not a gold tooth. I thought it was a fully gold tooth.
Be easier to remove, though.
I think the reason I thought it was a fully gold tooth was because back when I was a kid, we went on holiday to Ibiza somewhere, and he basically got dressed up as a pirate with all the other dads. And they all threw yogurt at him and all that sort of stuff. And I just automatically assumed, because I saw a bit of gold in his mouth,
okay.
I just assumed it was
so that's a cap from Ibiza all them years ago and he just can't get it off.
No, it might have fallen off. I think he said it was in a drawer now.
Glued in.
So you can't take it out in the street. You got to go break into a house. Sorry.
I know where you live.
Well, you know my parents live, that is true. Either way, so like the mixture of generations, it leads to a more connected family groups bringing everyone closer together. So it's a great thing. Wisdom is another thing. So this isn't necessarily a benefit for the grandparents, it's more a benefit for the kid. So giving young children wisdom that they might not have received if they hadn't spent as much time with their grandparents. Because I know when I was a kid, I didn't particularly want to go to grandma's because it was a bit, like, especially when you're an older kid. But obviously this is only for youngsters, so completely different. And another one is a sense of purpose. So giving the grandparents a sense of purpose, which I think only really is allocated towards those that are retired and they're maybe a bit bored and whatnot. Cause
I really do think there is a difference in children who have spent a lot of time with their grandparents.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like having those,
even with like Rupert,
seeing
how he acts and he picks things up from Alice's mum.
Yeah.
Like after he's been with her all day. Honestly, it does make a big difference.
What do you mean?
Like good, I don't know. Like I feel like he learns a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, Alice's mum's quite good anyway because she used to work with children and stuff like that, so she's quite good at that.
She's got a leg up already.
But
he's got.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it really. I just feel like they're a lot more respective. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a weird thing to say.
No. I totally get where you're coming from because I feel if you were to spend more time with your grandparents, obviously older generations have sort of a much more admiration and respect for their own elders and stuff like that. So I think that sort of passes down to kids, and then that might make them And then
I also think kids just automatically know in their head that don't mess with grandma.
Don't mess
with granddad.
My grandma used to be called the Don of our family. She literally was the Don Corleone. I still remember. What was it? We were driving to Tesco's. I must have been like 12 at the time. She said she had pins and needles in her hand. Stuck her arm out the window. Started giving everyone the wanker sign. She didn't mean to, but she did. It was amazing. And this will Reese will know what this is, and Mum if she listens to it. Reese had a girlfriend called Roxy, and we were going through Tesco's. Dad was pushing her in the wheelchair, and she goes in the middle of Tesco's, "Who's Poxy Roxy?" in front of everybody.
Oh,
not a
no filter.
No filter whatsoever. It was absolutely amazing. So yeah, grandmas, keep grandparents looking after your kids. Your kids will be they'll turn out way better, trust me.
They'll be giving you a wanker.
They'll be giving you a wanker. Oh yeah, you come home and your kids are just absolutely giving you shit you don't realise. So yeah, that's my good news. The creation of grandpaternity in Sweden leading to happier and less stressed families. And hopefully the introduction of the same thing in the rest of the countries. Get a bit of fika, life balance going on. I realised, I said to you that I thought I found where
you didn't.
This is in other countries, but I obviously bypassed that completely. I think it is quite a few Scandinavian countries.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Thanks. Just shoot past that and we'll jump onto your good news. What you got for us?
Before I start, can I just say how hot it is?
It's so
in the
hot
UK
in
at
here.
the moment.
It's well, what did I watch? I watched a video years ago. No, months and months ago. And it was about a psychic. And I think she was on This Morning, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have an Indian summer this year." And then I saw all the news broadcasts saying that we're gonna have the wettest summer ever, and it hasn't rained at all. Although we're supposed to get a thunderstorm.
What are you on about? It's only just started getting hot.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the wettest summer ever. I assumed it was going to rain every weekend.
It's meant to rain this weekend, I think.
Oh, that's going to be gutting.
No, maybe Monday.
Yeah, and just stop doing that whole kiss my teeth thing.
Kissing your teeth?
Yeah, I'm not. It's like cultural appropriation right up the arse.
And this little room we're in is like roasting.
It is so hot.
We can't have a fan on.
No,
we can't have the door open because you'll hear everything.
we could do a pause for every car that goes past. So we're going through our paces just to give you some good news. So please Please just like us.
Please like. Okay.
So good
On
news.
to my good news or cool, fun, good news story.
Cool, fun, good
So,
news.
an engineering student was called upon to help a chihuahua in need.
Love that. I love the name. I love how they're called chihuahuas.
They're
I don't know why. I don't know where.
little dogs, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
About a month ago, a tiny chihuahua weighing just 2.5 pounds captured the hearts of animal shelter staff even before it became clear that the dog had special medical condition, which required some attention.
I can imagine.
So the name of the dog, Niblet. I can't think.
I fucking love names.
I'm
so weird for it, but Niblet is
I've been thinking about this. I was thinking about this for a couple of days now. Like, why does Niblet ring a bell? But I think I'm getting confused with Niffler. Is it Niffler from Futurama?
Yeah, Niffler.
That's what I kept referring in my head.
Black monkey thing
That Leela has.
Yeah, like, well, it's got 3 eyes. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Is it 3 eyes?
Yeah.
Is it one? Leela's got one eye.
It's got a little antenna on.
That's right.
With another eye on it.
Okay, every time I say Niblet, I just think of Niffler.
Nibbler.
So Niblet had a soft spot on the top of his head.
That's where his third eye was going to go wrong.
Yeah. About 1.5 centimeters in diameter, indicating that his skull had not fully fused. So this can happen in humans, of course, as well.
Yeah. Soft.
Have you ever seen a baby
with a soft spot?
Yeah. When they're first born, right? You
can
can see. Well, I think it's when they're dehydrated, it sinks in a little bit, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
And you can see like his heart beating, like the top of his head moves up and down.
For real?
It's like a little soft spot, yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
It did with Rupe anyway. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Well, no, yeah, because baby skulls aren't fully formed, or like, yeah. So, and do you know their knees aren't as well?
Their knees?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Do you know babies don't have kneecaps?
I didn't know.
Babies' kneecaps are. I don't know when they form, but when they're older, it's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a cool fact.
That's a weird fact. Oh,
what?
I just remembered I had a fact for you, but I've lost it. I forgot. I haven't put it down anywhere. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Carry on.
Niblet's condition, hydrocephalus, water on the brain, can make even the simplest household accident, like something, I don't know, but falling over or jumping off something, potentially life-threatening.
Jeez.
You need to remember this is a dog and not a child.
Yeah. Okay. Can you quickly hold it up so I can see what this actual condition's called? Because I might be able to tell you if it's hydrocephalus.
Yeah, it is yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So
that's what I said.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry.
What I said.
You definitely weren't.
So they started brainstorming how they could protect his head.
Brainstorming.
Pun intended.
Nice little pun.
To protect his head, right? And they were, looking around, doing a bit of research. And one of the doctors brought up a contact that she had at university. So she made a couple of phone calls, and then later that day, oh my word!
You struggle with engineering.
I got stuck. I just get stuck with talking.
Not hydrocephalus.
It's because I talk all day at work, and I get here and I talk again. My mouth is just like it's like stop talking.
It's finished.
The engineering department delivered a dose of hope for the 10-week-old puppy. Right.
Mm-hmm. When
they realised that they were going to make a little cap out of a 3D printer, which is going to be a little helmet. Little skull cap.
Chihuahua
helmet.
A little skull cap for the chihuahua.
So after learning about Niblet's situation, one of the professors who they contacted to make the little helmet immediately felt compelled to lend a hand and arrived that very afternoon. As soon as he saw that cute little face, he said, "We've got to help." So he enlisted some support from some of the graduates, and they began pressing forward with the 3D printing. So this actually, one of these graduates was part of like a winning 3D printing award for NASA.
Oh, fair play.
It's gone deep, right?
Cool.
Yeah. So as soon as they saw the emo chain, they knew exactly what they could do to help the dog.
Yeah.
So they started cracking on with the 3D printing aspect of it. After multiple iterations, they met with Niblet at the veterinary service.
Yeah, okay.
And to make sure that the little headgear fit. And Niblet quickly took to it.
Can't measure
it. He was loving it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Elliot, one of the designers, said it was pretty cool to see him just walking around with his little helmet, not kind of knowing what's going on, but like knowing that a little simple solution like this is saving a dog's little life.
Question.
Go on.
Is it customizable?
No, but it should be.
Well, I was going to say, if they got a 3D printer at hand, surely they could have made him like a sick helmet, give him horn. Actually, that's pretty dangerous.
Like a dagger.
Giving him horns. Oh, dagger!
They should make two, and they should get two trials to do jousting.
They could, because this is the whole point of making them better, not doing dog fights. You could do him like a little Charizard headpiece or something. Make him look pretty cool.
The veterinarian said fitting a puppy with protective headgear is uncharted territory.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. We were literally just talking about it. You can do one with third eye, so he is Niflet.
Oh, Niflet. Oh, wow.
As if. Why?
Spray it there. Get a black one.
Yeah,
fake
exactly.
eye on it.
Why didn't I think of that? As if. Sorry.
No. It was right. You're right. But they were just saying how amazing it is that Nifler has a little helmet now, so he's protected. So obviously, if he does have any accidents, it could save his life.
Oh my god! So Reese now has a kindred spirit that I also now know another thing that has hydrocephalus because Reese is going to do.
The positive aspect, yeah, the teamwork.
I suppose
the happy dog.
And I suppose it's in a weird way. It's sort of also maybe helping other people that may have hydrocephalus. Sort of a bit of like development in it, I guess. Obviously, and it's not an.
There was a bit in the article saying that they're taking this on board
and
then hoping they can expand what they've learned using this sort of system.
Because the thing that I know about Honey, I mean, he doesn't want to. When I spoke to him about this, and he listened to the last episode that I said about hydrocephalus and stuff, he doesn't want to make it as known. Although, unfortunately, sorry, I've already said about it.
Reese?
Yeah.
Why would you not want to? Oh, that he has it.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's nothing to be ashamed of or anything, but I think it's more of the aspect of it could put him at risk. Maybe I don't know. I mean, he's put himself through enough risk, so this isn't going to add any more to it. But I think he's got a metal shunt in his head, so he's basically got like a
I do remember
metal plate in his head. So I'm guessing this is something that could be more of a modern take on what that is, basically. I guess, or the development to go towards it, basically. Yeah. Sick.
Thanks. But the what drew me to this story was the actual picture of Niblet.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a funny little picture. It's like a bit of a meme picture.
Do I have to research it, or are you gonna?
Oh, I haven't got it.
Oh, you ain't got it. Okay, fair enough.
I'll send it to you so you can put it on Instagram.
We'll make I was gonna say make a little post about it, but I don't really make posts about the good news themselves. I should really.
What do we do? Heroes of the week.
Yeah, I do Heroes of the week most of the time.
Well, that's just mix up.
It's usually easier. Yeah, I actually say that. I do.
But for Niblet, all you got to do is put a picture of Niblet and say, "Here's Niblet with his helmet."
Yeah, that's true. I could do. Yeah, cool.
People that are listening will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go have a look at Niblet."
This is Niblet. All right, sick.
Maybe you could Photoshop Nifler helmet on him.
Oh,
how good are you at Photoshop?
I'll use paint.
How hard would it be?
I'll use paint. No, I'm alright at Photoshop. I've used it a couple of times, but... Right, so... Hero of the week.
Are we there already?
We're already there, mate.
We are 22 minutes in and I feel like I rushed through my story and now here we are, the Hero of the Week, Hero of the Week, Hero of the Week. Right, Heroes of the Week.
I did say you're going to do it different every time, didn't I?
I'm back with another name I can't pronounce. I'm literally the worst podcaster in the world.
Come on.
So my Hero of the Week. So it's currently the Olympics.
Yep.
So I thought, on theme, on topic.
Oh, mate, I've seen so many funny stories about the Olympics and names in the Olympics. They are some cracking names.
I feel like this Olympics has not been as good.
I haven't really watched any of it.
I usually watch it a lot. Even at work, I just have it on like an iPad just to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Right. But I just feel like there's been a lot of bad press around it.
Oh, really?
No, like
I think there's
a lot of
French people are hating the fact that the Olympics is there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like squirting water guns at people in restaurants and stuff like that. It's really weird. I've seen some absolutely amazing names though. There was a rower called J. Christ.
Really?
Jesus Christ. A bit of an uphand, not gonna lie. If you can float on water already.
What's the other one I saw?
And then I also saw a story about a French diver who's got quite a decent package on him.
Oh, okay.
And there's been a lot
They all wear little chunky shorts.
They do wear the naughty little Speedos, but apparently this guy's packing some heat.
Really?
And like every single time the camera was on him, they sort of panned in.
Onto his crotch?
Not onto his crotch, but it was definitely a focus. Like they'd zoom out just so you could sort of see it.
They always do meme stuff like that.
Yeah, there's literally so many memes revolving around the Olympics. It's unreal.
So mine is about... was the world's oldest competitive sprinter at the age of 105.
Yo, what?
I know, mad, right? And he broke,
what?
Yeah, I know. He broke the world record at the time.
What? Hold on. He was 105.
Oh, no. Not broke like... not like broke like Usain Bolt record.
At 105.
For the age category. I'll get to... For the age category.
Mythical being.
So... before the podcast, we kind of discussed how to say his name, and I feel really bad not being able to pronounce it, but it's a Japanese name, and it's quite Japanesey. So it's like, hi, it's Miyazaki. I'm going to say Mr. Miyazaki, right?
Yeah, okay.
He's 105 years young when he set the new record for the world's oldest competitive sprinter.
Fair play.
So in Japan, basically, they have a day called Kyoto Masters, which is an event held in commemoration to respect on the age day or something. So they have a day basically to respect the age.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, I was going to ruin that respect completely. I was about to say Takeshi's Castle.
No, I haven't seen that in years. Have you ever seen anybody win that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd never seen anybody. I used to watch it all the time. I never used to see anybody get past the final round.
One guy cheated completely. You know the one where you go through all the doors? They're all in like hexagons. Push out into the water.
Yeah, and then one of they're either hard or they're breakthrough.
Yes, yeah. Some guy just climbed on top and ran the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Clever.
First person I've ever seen do it.
I'd see loads of people get to the car bit where you have to get in the cars and
squirt the water.
But I'd never seen anyone get through.
I
used to watch so much of that.
Two groups of people. One.
The new one currently wasn't the same.
Nah, it's not the same. Nah, it's not the same. They do that with a lot of things. It's got English people doing the conversations.
Yeah,
shouldn't need it.
No,
it was the guy from Robot Wars did it.
Really? Oh, that's a shame.
He did it for a bit
because like the original Robot Wars.
that was his was the sort of English dub on the Japanese actual Takeshi's Castle, but then new people did it, and it was.
It's the same Robot Wars, right? The original Robot Wars was sick.
Oh yeah, hands down.
And then they've redone it, and it's just not the same vibe.
I'm guessing they've taken quite a lot of safety.
They've got like the house robots and stuff still.
Oh really? Well,
basically the same concept. It's exactly the same, but it just didn't feel the same.
Yeah, I suppose when you're a kid though, you're watching little robots beat each other up, and it's like, yo, this is sick, and you get a bit older and it's like,
me and my friend Jack, we used to play Connects.
Yeah,
and we used to build our own like Connects cars on our landing, on my mum's landing, and then we used to do it at the end and smash them into each other and see who survived. We used to do it. We used to build different designs and stuff.
Connects is old school as well. Yeah, I remember Connects. Connects were sick.
We used to see who could win.
Fair.
But back to the story. So the Japanese man ran a 100-meter dash in 42.22 seconds at this event. I'm trying to think how fast I'd run that. I don't know how fast I'd run
100-meter dash.
So Usain Bolt does it in what, 9 seconds?
Does it really? 9 seconds?
Yeah.
Jesus.
9.9 record is?
Mine would probably be like
16? 17?
1 minute.
1 minute. You have to have a break halfway through.
Yeah, I do.
You get roid rage.
I reckon like 30, 20 seconds.
No, less than that.
You reckon?
18 seconds, 19 seconds.
Man, take your shoes off. I'm rapid. Get your socks on.
But
I'm saying.
Usain Bolt, I think it's about 9 seconds.
Jeez.
I reckon
that's pretty good.
Around 20 seconds.
You reckon you could do 20 seconds? Yeah,
I'm not fast.
Oh, okay.
I'm more of a...
Your distance boy.
Yeah. So like... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like a dwarf.
Sorry. Back to...
Did I tell you I'm doing a marathon?
Oh my God.
Anyway, so on September the 23rd, it's quite an old story, 2015.
That's all right.
The day after his 105th birthday, he competed in the division, like a 100 plus age division, which is a mad division in itself, right? Guinness World Records certified that he was the first person to achieve this record.
Was he the only person to achieve this record?
I don't know.
Probably.
It's been beaten, so I'll...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He took up sprinting at the age of 90 but it was only until only until recently he held the record for the world's fastest 100-meter dash in the 100-plus age group. But it's been beat recently by Diana Friedman from America, and she was 100, and she ran it in 36.71 seconds. And I saw a picture of her, and she was like a typical small old lady. Yeah,
mate, what is going on?
Mad, isn't it?
Like, what is going on with humans? We are like living forever now.
His daughter told CNN that he would practice every day in the park near his house, and he does 100-meter runs and practice shot put as well.
I don't know what it is. There's something adorable about that. A 100-year-old man just running outside the park.
The fun part is also he done the celebration of Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
He said the reason he said he'd done it is because he said it because it's cool.
That's sick.
Sadly, to bring it to a sad close, he did die in 2019 from a cerebral hemorrhage, which is in the brain. But he died at the age of 108.
He died knowing that he's smashed a 100-meter sprint, though. Yeah. Fair play to him.
And he'd have died before he got beaten, I believe. So.
Oh, that's going.
But again, it was one of I just saw it. I was like, that's such a cool story, and because it's also tied in with the Olympics, I thought,
I like it. Yeah, true. But no, it's also good. Basically we're showing that even if you are 100 years old, you can still
get active, and do what you want to do.
Look after your grandkids. Do some poopy nappies, go run a marathon, or maybe do 100 minutes.
Maybe he was doing the marathon to get away from, the sprint to get away from his kids.
His training. I'm going to steal your iPad real quick.
Okay. Where are you going with it?
I'm going to find out what his name is.
Yeah.
Oh. Apologies.
I got his last name right?
I think it's Hideshi Miyazaki. Hideshi Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. We went with Miyazaki.
All right, cool.
But yeah, the sprinter. 105-year-old sprinter. R.I.P.
100-year-old sprinter. R.I.P. Fair play to the lad. My hero of the week, sorry. I'm stepping back. My hero of the week is a young lad by the name of Branson.
Pickle.
Not Pickle. In Oklahoma, just a few months ago, there was a crazy tornado that ripped through a bunch of towns. Unfortunately, the family didn't escape in time and got caught by this. Wayne and Lindy Baker, along with their 9-year-old son, Branson, were on their way to Dixon to seek shelter when a tornado lifted their truck and slammed a tree into it.
While they're in it?
Yeah, they were all in it. So the parents were super lucky to be alive, as Wayne, the dad, had a broken back, neck, sternum, ribs, and arm, and lost a bit of his finger.
Lost some of his finger?
He lost some of his finger. I honestly don't know how, but he did. And Lindy, Branson's mum, broke her back, neck, jaw, ribs, and right hand, and was suffering from a punctured lung. So they're in critical condition.
That's bad.
No idea how, but their son, Branson, managed to get out of the truck and ran over a mile in the dark, passing downed power lines, destroyed buildings, and making it to a neighbour of a friend's house to bring back help for his parents.
Wow.
So
he wasn't injured?
I don't know. I don't think so. He can't have been. If he's just run a mile.
Because he's younger and they're a bit looser.
Yeah, true. That's what they say, more agile. I mean, he might have been a backseat sort of thing, so that might have saved him, seatbelt, all that sort of stuff. So, but no, they sell. Yeah. I just died. I broke down then. How do you survive that? All those broken things, that is mad. Fortunately, Wayne, the dad, was also on the phone to his brother whilst the accident happened, as his brother said he heard a spattering of hail, then a massive boom, and then utter silence. So that must have been a terrifying phone call. So his first thought was basically to call first responders, as you would. Whilst they were on their way, Branson was getting help firsthand, as in an attempt to help them stay alive before proper rescue. The absolute nuts and brains on this kid. My 9-year-old self probably would not think to do anything in this situation. I would probably be in the back seat just crying. Same thing. You reckon you do? Do you reckon you get out, or do you reckon you just be there?
Who knows what you do in that situation, right?
I mean, you're 9 years old.
I can't remember what I was like at 9.
Not to make this kid sound any more badass than he is, but the only way he found his way back was by following the fires caused by lightning strikes.
Oh my god!
Sounds like a movie. Yeah, it does. That's not all, as detectives worked out that he ran a mile in 10 minutes. That's the average time of a relatively fit adult. He's 9.
That's good. Yeah, that's good running.
He's not even half the size of a regular adult, and he ran a mile in 10 minutes. I mean, I know you're a runner and you do all this running training, but fair,
that is good. Yeah, it's good. Adrenaline gets you through that.
I suppose that's true, but in the midst, the aspect of a tornado and all that sort of stuff.
Hopefully, you had a bit of tailwind.
I won't just get flung to the neighbour's house.
Just getting pushed along.
That's it. Before he set off, the last thing he said to his parents was, "Mum, Dad, please don't die. I will be back."
Oh.
I feel sorry for this kid, but this kid's a fucking badass.
Did they survive?
Yeah.
That's fine.
So Branson's parents are still, I think his dad's out of intensive care now, but I think his mum's still in intensive care. But they're getting better each day. And a really nice thing that came out of this story was the local baseball team that Branson plays for held a fundraiser to help with the treatments for his parents. All the players were wearing stickers on their helmets of Branson's family, which was really, really nice. The fundraiser, via GoFundMe, obviously, helped raise $10,000 towards their care. And a little bit on the page read, Branson's small, but he's mighty. He is a hero. So that is why he's my pick for Hero of the Week.
Go on, Brandon.
And I know it's another disaster story similar to Branson.
What did I say? Brandon. Yeah.
Brandon. Branson Pickle. I know it's another disaster story similar to last week, but these ones, they just catch me. They just get me, just to know. I know obviously I went on and on about the dog fighting off coyotes and stuff like that, and how mad it must be, but for a 9-year-old kid to be running through a tornado, that's some balls. That's some balls of steel on that kid.
Balls of steel.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show as well?
Balls of Steel. We're just going to do recaps on shows we watched. What is it? Ned's Urban Sports.
That's right. I remember.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets. As if the weird things we remember. But yeah, so that's my hero of the week, Branson.
Couple of good heroes of the week today.
Hell yeah, we're getting into it.
All about that running.
Now to my favourite segment of the week.
Funny story?
No.
I'm just messing. Wow, that's good to know.
As if you did that to me.
So, number 1. Deaf people are known to use sign language in their sleep. Why laughing? I don't know if you just fake laugh now just because.
No, that's a real laugh. No, that's just weird to think about. You're just imagine you're in a relationship with a deaf person.
You just look aside there, it's like flinging their arms around.
Yeah, you thinking they're fighting in their sleep, but they're actually just
again.
Talking
It
shit
reminds me
about you.
of In Betweeners when he's my arms.
Oh,
my arms.
Will.
Yeah. Number 2 is not a very nice one.
Oh.
You inhale 50
Spiders.
potentially harmful bacteria every time you breathe.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Every time we breathe?
Yeah, apparently. It's going to get worse because they're building one of them incinerators near us. Did you see about that?
I did.
It's awful, isn't it?
Just pinpoint location even better.
Mate, it's like there's about 10 villages close
Probably
to
not
it.
many incinerators being built anywhere.
There's not enough people to care.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't fold a piece of paper more than 8 times. I think that's a common one.
I thought it was 24. I thought it was 24.
24 times. Are you alright?
I'm strong, mate.
Are you okay?
I'm a strong boy.
It's impossible. You can't fold it more than 8 times. Get an A4 bit of paper right now.
Grab an A4 bit of paper.
All right. Hang on, listeners.
For the listeners, we are both going to try and fold a piece of paper 8 times.
I'm not doing it because I know you can't do it. It's impossible.
It
doesn't matter the size of the paper.
Half and half and half and half.
Just fold it 8 times.
I mean,
however you want.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, it has to be half.
Half and half and half and
yeah,
half.
I don't mean like I fold a little bit like that.
That's what I was going to get at. I was going to do the proper dad thing
possible.
on you and just fold like the corner of it and be like, oh, we got a bit of ASMR for the listeners because I'm going to have to do some.
You just
folding.
put Jack to sleep.
So that's one. That's one. This is a really interesting segment. 2, 3.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
It's so weird.
Oh yeah, it's getting a bit.
4. That's what I'm saying.
5.
6, and that is getting tight. How is that?
We're on 7.
7.
If I can get this motherfucker to fold.
Yeah, it's impossible.
7.
Yeah.
Wait, let me bang on. Oh, I was gonna say
you can't bang
on
it.
the table. Yeah, right. Fair play. 7.
That's a waste of paper. Blood donors. Oh, it's Sweden. Blood donors in Sweden receive a thank you text when their blood gets used.
When they get, that's pretty cool. When it gets used,
when your
as
blood
well.
gets used.
Not when it gets taken. When it gets used. That's pretty sick. Ah.
And then the funny one. The last one's a good funny one.
Okay.
An episode of Peppa Pig was once.
It's funny already. I don't know why.
Was once pulled from Australian TV because it was teaching children not to fear spiders.
Yeah, okay, that sounds a bit dangerous in Australia or anywhere.
Fine in the UK.
Dangerous spiders, yeah.
But,
don't be afraid. Just pick them up.
Just
it's
pick
fine.
them up.
Put them outside.
Shake them around.
Just sitting there with a huntsman spider in their hand. Although to be fair,
Look,
it teaches kids
Peppa
not to be
Pig,
ballsy.
mummy.
Peppa Pig, mummy, just holding like a black widow in her hand, like some sort of psycho.
You just set your kid on fire as well, aren't you? Like,
just flamethrower.
Get out, yeet.
Okay, on to I'm actually going to coin it now. Beef's weird thing.
Oh, you got a name for it?
Beef's weird thing.
Just need a little jingle. You got a guitar, so
It's
why not
Beef's
make
weird
yourself a
thing.
jingle with your guitar? A ding 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 ding, beats would thing.
I like that. A ring ding ding ding, beards weird thing. Wait, I said my name wrong. So this week, my mum was digging around through the shed at their house, and she found my old fishing gear.
Cool story.
In it was a tin of Spam, dating back to 2016.
I bet it was fine.
I thought Spam lasted forever, but clearly not, because it's got a sell-by date.
Did you open it though?
Nah, she's put it in the bin.
So that
Was
that the story?
Yeah, that's my...
All right, listen to me now.
So that's my weird thing. Catch you next time. Joking.
No.
I'm joking.
Let me just tell you about something.
Go on, okay.
So that Spam would have been fine.
Yeah, I know. This is what I was said to Mum. I literally texted her. I said,
I watched the
open that
program.
bad boy. It'd be fine.
I watched the program. What did they do? They did baked beans and they did tuna, I think it was.
Okay.
From so long ago, right?
Yeah.
And they tested them and they're fine.
Oh.
No, they tested them for like bacteria and stuff.
Oh.
Because the like for like baked beans, for example, they're all obviously disinfected,
Yeah.
sealed.
Oh,
Well, they're
true,
sealed. Nothing can grow.
Well,
There's
this is what I
nothing in
mean.
there
I
to
think
grow.
Most tinned things really
Tinned things last.
technically do last for like
Yeah,
forever.
because they're sealed shut.
Yeah.
So
It's
if you're
like
ever going to be a apocalypse, you just get a shitload of beans.
So yeah, that's my weird thing. So catch you next time.
No, that can't be it.
Joking, mate. My weird thing is, funnily enough...
why did you tell us about it?
It is food related. No, I just thought it was funny because the fact that my mum decided to send me a text like going...
I found some spam. Do you want it?
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, why are you showing me this?
I didn't know you used to fish.
Thrown it straight away.
Where did you used to fish?
When or where?
Both, I guess.
Back at home in the lake.
Down the Balliol.
Down near Balliol. Yeah. And I remember...
You wouldn't be allowed to anymore because you don't live in the village.
Yes. Oh, really?
You have to live in the village.
For real?
License, yeah.
What?
I still live in the
village. Surely that defeats like the whole aspect of having a lake there.
No.
That's proper like clicky, that is.
Yeah, it's so it gets looked after.
Yeah, but
otherwise you can just get people from out of the village.
Yeah,
just like
I suppose that's true.
Fishing it willy nilly.
Yeah, but is there
not taking care of it?
Yeah, true.
And then it gets ruined again and get that.
But is there not like fisheries, and do they not technically make a little bit of money from fisheries and stuff?
I guess the only cost just covers what they need to keep it nice.
Oh, okay, for themselves basically.
Oh. Well, yeah, for the village.
How's it? Fair enough.
For the village.
You
grew up in that village. Yeah, you should appreciate stuff like that.
True.
We are very lucky to have what we have in our village. Not in your village, in my village.
Yeah, it's true.
Amazing lake, amazing places to walk if you have a dog.
Sick
some
pits.
amazing. They used to be. They're gone.
Do you remember the pits?
Yeah, I used to go swimming there every day after school. My mate Matt Barnes, he dived in, cracked his head open, came back up. We took him home. We biked home, and we were like, oh yeah, he hit his head on the curb, and his mum was like, why have you got so much sand in your hair? I was like, just dusty
curb.
Floor.
Dusty floor.
Literally what we said. But we used to go down there.
Yeah,
so much.
It was risky though, wasn't it?
It was risky. It was really shallow. We used to jump. We used to go in cave-in cliffs as well. So like where all the sand pits were.
Bigger cliff to jump off.
No, we just used to like cave and stuff in.
Such a weird thing. I remember the rumour that there used to be a pike in there.
There probably was, yeah. In the pits?
In the pits.
Of course, there'll be fish in there.
There won't be any fish in there.
Yeah, but if there's ducks, there's fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Extra
fact, bonus
I'm pretty sure the fish eggs get caught on our duck's feet and stuff.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But any like volume of water like that.
Yeah.
The biggest rumour was there used to be an excavator in the bottom of it.
Oh.
That was the biggest rumour I ever heard.
That's pretty cool.
Because they're like, oh, don't jump in it because there's an excavator in it.
Yeah, the thing was so big.
It was shallow.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, the excavator was near the shallows.
Well, it was just in like the pit that there's like a couple of pits out there, but the one we used to jump off the cliff, you literally stand up in it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's pretty nice idea to go diving. So back to my Beeves Weird thing. So it starts with a British backpacker traveling through India, and his major craving for some British food.
Oh, is that why you said spam?
Well, no. I mean, yeah, it's links, I guess. Which kind of defeats the object of travelling, I feel. As aren't you sort of supposed to immerse yourself in the culture and try new things, try new foods, meet new people? Nah, you go travelling to just.
See, I'm not a big.
I'm
not very well travelled.
I dropped the C bomb.
I'm not too I'm not that bothered about travelling, to be honest. There's a few places I'd like to go to. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't be too bothered about chucking a backpack on and going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So, and if I was to go, like to, I don't know, Thailand, for example, you probably wouldn't see me in the market trying new foods. No. I'd be like,
in the hotel.
Where's the chips? Where's the? I mean, I'd explore slightly, but I just.
Don't make me fucking chips.
Yeah.
As if. No, it does defeat the object of traveling. If you're gonna go traveling, you're gonna go travel for experience.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be food, does it?
Yeah, but it does.
Do you know what though? Also, again, I don't want to be negative, Nelly.
Yeah.
Finding yourself is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. It is. It's bullshit.
It is and it isn't. I mean, find yourself in terms of maybe taking a break from work and chilling out and
just relaxing. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Not so finding yourself.
You should recoin it to I'm chillaxing. I'm relaxing.
I'm just going out to have a good time.
Yeah, I'm not there to find myself. So back to the British guy looking for some British food and not finding himself. Although I suppose a taste of home is what may be necessary sometimes. The taste of home that this bloke fancied was some good old fish and chips.
I literally watched a YouTube short about this earlier.
Oh, really?
A woman and a bloke. The bloke was English and they were in America.
Yeah.
And they found like this old school English pub vibe.
Okay, yeah.
It was like built to look. He had like a double-decker bus outside, a telephone box, stereotypical.
Fair enough. Okay.
And they went in and they had fish and chips.
Was it?
No, he was disappointed.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
But at least they tried.
Yeah, that's just.
He said the curry sauce was amazing, but the fish was a bit
iffy.
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's not gonna be the same, is it?
So yeah, the guy wanted a good old chippy tea. Standard, fair play. You would have thought that you could get something like that sort of anywhere. Bit of batter, fish, chips, no drama.
It's not the same, is it? at home, is it?
No, it's not. But like you just said, in America, I can imagine they do things really weird because they proper like go all out on portions and stuff as well, don't they? So what this guy got, I can only describe as what looks like shit and chips. The guy shared a quick snap, and this went super viral, apparently over Lad Bible and all sorts, and so it should.
Sorry, was he British? He was British.
He was British,
okay.
yeah. So he was British in India, and he wanted some fish and chips. I mean, just because it's floating in the water doesn't necessarily mean it's fish. As what the guy received on his plate, he had fries and what looked like 6 lumps of poo.
Oh my god!
And they really did look like little poops. With a nice little side of mayo, but who knows? It might not have been mayo either. So someone commented on the image after doing a little deep dive, and they said it's fish cutlets, or it could be fish cutlets.
What cutlets?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I should have looked that up, to be fair. I'm assuming just like little like slices of fish, maybe, because they were pretty small. And no, I'm pretty sure they were clutching at straws, because whatever this fish is, it was brown.
Yeah.
Cylindrical and had a point at the end. Although the guy did follow up to say that it was coated in chickpeas and which is the closest thing the restaurant had to breadcrumbs at the time. So there was a reason why it looked like it did. So hats off to the restaurant for trying to give this guy a taste of home. It just
the guy just gone to McDonald's.
Just had an Indian spin on it. Yeah, he's in India. So, is there McDonald's in India?
Of course there is.
Yeah, I suppose there's McDonald's everywhere. No matter what, you could be in like Alaska somewhere. There'd be a McDonald's there. I'm sure they're doing their job.
Although they don't eat cow in India. Beef.
Chicken.
Yeah.
There's so many alternatives, vegetables and whatnot. You got what is it? The plant? What did Alice have?
Plant. Yeah, I know, but it depends what you're into.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying they wouldn't be a Big Mac because they don't eat beef.
No, that's true. It'd be a big chicken.
Mukmac. A big Mukmac.
A Mukmac.
They do a McCrispy, yeah.
McCrispy, yeah, that's probably what they do.
No, Big Mac Crispy. Big Mac McCrispy.
They just do McCrispies.
They do like a Big Mac, but with chicken burgers, not beef burgers.
Yeah, there you go. We've solved it. Boom. McDonald's, India, got it good.
They already do that.
In what? In India?
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, I know they do McCrispies here.
No, I'm talking about Big Mac. chicken burgers.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Very messy though, because I don't know what it is about the McChicken ones, but maybe it's the mayonnaise. They're just a bit more slippery.
I'm gonna say most burgers from McDonald's, to be fair, don't really
the structure is not great.
Oh, it's
but on a Big Mac, a beef burger holds its stability a little bit more than the chicken one. Because when I've had the chicken one before, it's like slippery all over.
Yeah, true.
I'm losing it.
Yeah, you might be right.
I have to go around the edges first.
We're going like engineering. Engineering structural degree for.
I think it's the mayonnaise makes it a bit greasier.
Bit slippery, yeah. But yeah, so hats off to the Indian restaurant for making this guy feel a little bit less homesick.
Just sick.
Just out of pure laughs. Just sick.
He's not homesick anymore, he's just sick.
But you know what they say, don't knock it till you try it. And for you, unfortunately, not for the listeners.
Oh, the picture. Oh, they are little turds. They're little finger turds.
They are little turds.
Oh my god, they literally look like turds.
They do, don't they? They look so bad.
Why would you eat them?
Look at that.
Oh my god.
And it's fries as well. It's not even chips. I'm getting angry at this.
Everyone calls them fries, though, right?
Yeah, I suppose we are.
We just call them chips.
Yeah, are we the only place that do like chips?
Like
there must be
fat chips.
Yeah, big fat chips.
No, I think other places do fat chips, but we just call chips.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair.
Because I got like a guy watching YouTube, Tim the Tap Man. He was saying about this the other day. Because he watches, Beard Meets Food. You ever seen Beard Meets Food?
Who meets food?
Beard. Beard Meets Food.
Maybe. Is he on like Facebook and stuff like that?
YouTube. Wait, I watch him on YouTube. I've seen compared to Vita.
I've probably seen someone like. Oh yeah, I might have seen someone like that.
I wasn't going anywhere with that story. I'm just saying that he was talking about how we call them chips, and he's like, I'm trying to call them chips when I'm watching a British guy eat chips. I'm going to try and call them chips.
Okay, fair enough.
Even though they're fries, he's like, oh, they're big fat fries. I'm like, no, they're chips, they're not fries.
I mean,
what do you prefer?
Do you know what's really
skinny fry? Skinny chips or fat chips?
Do you know what's really going to be controversial?
Go on.
I like fries.
Yeah, they're chips, but they're just skinnier.
Yeah. I like skinny chips then. Yeah. I like fries.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of chip shop chips. I'd prefer.
I used to love them as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Proper.
But
soak them in gravy.
I don't really like chips without cheese now either.
Oh, really?
I just have to have chips. I mean, you should know that from games night. I always get cheesy chips.
That is an interesting little
diversion. I love cheesy chips. I'm getting Alice is out for a meal tomorrow with a friend.
You're getting cheesy chips tomorrow?
So I'm getting a takeaway. And I'm getting it.
Are you going to go to that place that we went? I can't remember what it's called now. But
no, it's too far away. It won't deliver to me.
I can pick it up for you, that's right.
Really?
If you want me to. If you want me to,
nah, it's fine, mate. I got a lot to do. I got to put Ruben to bed. Because I'm having a barbecue on Sunday. You're invited to that.
Get the old grandparents around.
Yeah. You're invited to that.
I don't know I am. I'm coming round.
I got a lot to do this weekend. I've got Alice going out for dinner, so I've got to put Ruben to bed, bath him, bed him, order my dinner. Oof. And while I'm waiting for my dinner, I might pressure wash my patio. I need to get it done.
Dad things.
I need to get it cleaned. I don't want to leave it too late because I don't want to annoy the neighbours with a pressure washer.
Okay, yeah.
So at 7:30, get it pressure washed. It only take me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I need to go to Costco on Saturday.
Gotta go Costco, mate. So jealous of you. The fact you go to Costco.
I know. When I get my membership card, I'll take it.
Mate, we're so doing like a little.
But you can only take
video.
one person as a member.
We are so doing a video vlog when we go to Costco.
I got to go to Costco, get all the meat and stuff, all the foods.
How big's your barbecue?
I got 2.
All right. Wow.
No, they're not my barbecues. I've had to borrow them. And they're not that big. They're only.
Are they gas or charcoal?
One's gas, one's charcoal.
Whoa. You got selection.
There's 2 of us cooking, so me and Tom are going to be cooking.
Oh, okay. So
we're going to start cooking early before
Tom's
everyone arrives.
Everyone's going to eat Tom's food.
Probably because he's a good cook.
Yeah, he's a good cook.
Saturday, I got to go Costco. I need to cut the grass. I might do that Friday.
Barbecue prep, mate.
What else have I got to do? Yeah, got loads to do. Rearrange stuff. Got to get gazebo up. Bounce castle's coming Sunday morning. Everyone arrives on Saturday.
You ain't doing nothing.
Sunday at 12.
You ain't doing nothing when that bounce castle arrives.
Why?
Everything's just going to sacked off and you're just going to be out.
I'm not bothered.
Nah?
No.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you go to Sunday parties, you're all bouncing out.
Oh, true. I suppose you see bounce castles all the time.
And I'm going to be slaving away in front of a barbecue. And then I'm going to kick everyone out at 1:30, hopefully.
1:30?
Yeah.
Is that when you're ending?
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Out. Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
I was going to say, I'm gutted because...
That's just a joke with my family because they know how miserable I am with stuff like that. And that's why it's taken like 5 years for me to host a barbecue.
I'll say because we're doing a car boot until like 12 o'clock, so we won't be there until like 12:30, like
that's
1-ish.
Perfect, fine.
6, so I could do half an hour of yours.
Parking might be a bit of a pain in the arse, so you'd have to...
I know, but I'll park on my dad's, it's fine. It's all good.
Well, that's a long way to walk.
That's fine.
Cut through the back way.
Go for the lake.
For the lake.
For the lake, mate.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't need a permit to go to walk around it.
Yeah, you better not need. I've already done that. Don't worry about it.
I'm reporting you to the permit police.
Don't report me to the permit people, please.
I'm looking forward to my barbecue this weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your barbecue this weekend. No, yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Good. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be about 6 people there.
6?
It cost me so much money.
6 people. 60.
So much meat. 60, yeah.
All right, okay. That is us for another week.
Did you actually finish your story?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. I just went off on a tangent.
I literally rocked it off with, don't knock it till you try it. And then you just carried on about talking about the barbecue for like half an hour. So that is us for another week. Let's wrap it up. Thank you for all listening. If you randomly come across us, do not gatekeep us. We want to get the good news out as far as wide as possible. Like, subscribe, follow. Leave us a review if you're feeling generous. It all helps us grow.
We haven't got rid of gatekeeping. You can find our socials on TikTok and Instagram where you can hear more snippets and posts and a couple of things and stories we talked about. Hopefully we're going to get the Chihuahua up this week.
Yeah.
So you can find
That'd be an easy one.
You can find us at KTGGTKpod.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. You can also drop us an email, which I don't know why we say this because nobody ever does, at KTGGTKpod at outlook.com. Get in touch. We want to hear some stories because we're sick and tired of having to do the research and we really want for you to do it for us.
Catch up. Well, you're much better at that than me.
What?
The research side of things. You go a bit deeper than me.
It's only because
I need to scrape the surface a lot of time.
Yeah, but I really get like indulged in some of the stories. I signed up looking at the story, reading it, and then I was like, oh, I could look at some other bits around this.
I do try to do that.
I mean, it takes time. It's effort.
It does take a lot of time.
It is mad effort to do it. So,
anyway, catch us next Monday again with another booster episode of good stuff. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Stay positive.
Do you know what you just said? Make sure you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, make sure you enjoy yourself.
Oh, I read that in my brain as something very dirty. Stay positive.
Bye.